Alright, we're back. Now we're assembling boxes. Same day, different video. Out here using my stapler. I'm going to show you a couple different boxes, but I thought I'd show you this one. This isn't a bad bow, but it is a little bit of one. Let me see if I can get it. You see how we got that crack right there? And let's see. You can kind of see the light through it. Now that's not a bad one. Some of these medium boxes is going to be a lot worse, and I'll show you them too. But basically what I'm doing, these butt joints, and I'll show you in a little bit, I'm just getting the top and the bottom as equidistant as I can. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 2-inch staples. Spin it around. Same thing. We're going to try to get our bottom flush, and we want to get this up here flush. Get it as close as we can. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4 staples, and that's all there is to it. I'm telling you, I have tried, so far, I have tried to pull some of these boxes apart. I can't pull them apart. Actually, my shoulder started to hurt because I was pulling so hard trying to pull apart. I cannot pull these staples out, and there's 4 of them. I know people want to talk about, you know, this and that and another thing, but these 7/16 crown staples are ridiculous at how much power they have to hold. And it's not the same as putting 2 nails in. Putting 2 nails is not the same as using a staple. If you've ever laid hardwood flooring, I think hardwood flooring, I think they're a 1/2 inch. These are 7/16, so it's really close. You cannot pull up hardwood flooring once you nail it down. The only way you can do it is you have to try to pry this staple up, cut the crown of the staple, and pull 1 prong at a time. Because if you start trying to pull 2 or trying to pull the wood up, you just bust the wood all to pieces. But look at this. There's no more bow there. And I'm going to show you some wood that's a lot worse, has a lot worse bow in it than that. And this stapler will pull those bows out. Now I have to run this stapler at about 100 PSI to 110 to get it to knock them 2-inch and the 1.5-inch staples in. But I'm telling you, this box here, you don't have to worry about it coming apart. I'm not even using any glue on these. But those joints are tight as can be, and they'll continue to be. The staples, I'm telling you, I can't say enough good things about that Freeman stapler. I've probably run 10,000 staples through this thing. It may jam on me 5 times in the next 5 minutes, but I've not had it jam yet with 10,000 staples run through it. And it's just a good piece of equipment, and it's only 150 bucks. Now the staples I'm using, let me get the box here so you can see them. Oh, it's this right here. You get them on Amazon. This is what they'll probably recommend if you look at that stapler, because I bought the 1.5 and the 2-inch. I wish I'd have got me some 1.25. But it's these right here. It's a 16 gauge medium crown staple, 7/16 crown with 2-inch legs. They're galvanized. So I'm telling you, those staples right there are no joke. They hold on. They don't let go. So I mean, I've got some boxes. I started using this thing about a year ago, and I've actually went back in some of my boxes that have started to come apart. I've actually started taking this stapler and going through there and putting staples in to pull them and hold them back together. I haven't had any problems with boxes warping or bowing, cracking, or coming apart since I've started using this stapler. So if I do, I'll let you know. But so far, unbelievable, worth every penny. So let me, I'm going to keep working, and I'm going to, here in just a second, I'm going to get me a box that's really bowed up, and I'll show you how it, I mean, it really does pull the bows out of this wood, and that might not be that big a deal if you're buying all your stuff, but for the ones of us who can't really afford to buy everything, and we just have to sacrifice our labor to build our own stuff, you'll see the benefit in this in just a second. Alright, so let's slap together a medium one here. Same thing, I don't know if I'll put 4 staples in it. I haven't put one of these mediums together yet. So Only thing I do, I've got me a little makeshift table here. I put me up 2 end pieces. I try to look at this this side piece, make sure it ain't bowed. If it's bowing, I try to make sure I put it down. So I'm gonna feel and get the top and the bottom here flush. You can't see. Let me see if I can adjust this thing here. Alright, you can see me now. I try to feel the top and bottom and get them flush. You can see this board's bowed, it's sticking out a little bit, so ain't much I can do about that. But I want to get this top corner here and this bottom corner, I want to get them right. If this is sticking out, I mean, I can't do nothing about it. So I'm going to get that right. Take the staple gun. Alright, and that's all there is to it. You can't drive nails that fast. You can't run screws that fast. I'm telling you, that is the way to go with that staple gun. And I can try to pull this thing apart, but I cannot get it to budge. I don't know if I can use my feet. I mean, I can't even use my foot to push this thing apart. Anyway, people can say what they want about this staple gun, but I'm telling you, if you don't have one, you need to get one. Alright, so I finally finished up. I got 16 medium supers right there for my side-by-sides. I was making a video on my wax melter. There's a bunch of old frames I knocked the comb out of for that, and then I got more old frames in here. And so there's 16 over there. There are 18 more mediums right here. And then I've got my deeps right here. So 56 deep supers. And then 16 and 18's 34 mediums. So a little bit short on the mediums. I've got 18 of those boxes, so I need 36. There's 34. But I got a few shallows in this room in here, so I may have to use some of those. So that's what we got. Now I've got to move my truck. I've got to get all these outside, get them stacked up, find me a roller, and I'm just going to try to slap a coat of paint on them. It's supposed to be, like I said, well, you haven't heard it, but in my wax melter video, it's in the mid to upper 90s for the next couple days. So I'm going to slap some paint on these, and I figure it'll dry fast. I'm going to try to throw 2 coats on it real quick. I would just throw them out there and put them into use. So if I can take a little bit of time and put some paint on these boxes, an hour or 2 now will save me several hours of building new boxes later. So that's going to be it for the box making video. And we're going to put these things to use and hopefully get these nukes built up so we'll have some for sale next year. Y'all have a good one.